Don't let someone's personality fool you about their character. Hello everyone and welcome back to Friendeavor. I hope you're all having a fantastic week. Today we're talking about personality and character. Are they the same? Are they different? Let's dive into it. Personality is, it's not officially defined this way, but for our purposes we're going to define it this way. Personality is how people interact with other people, what their interests are, how they converse with people. Are they generally happy? Are they generally sad? How do they respond to different stimuli in their environment? Character is their morals, their values, that kind of thing. Basically what determines whether or not they're a good person. There are some times that people's personality and characters do not match. It is very easy for a charismatic person to suck you in and to make you feel special and to make you feel heard and seen and whatever, but their character does not align with what is good and true and honest. I'm not saying that every person with charisma is like this, because that's just not how it is. You can't paint with a broad brush that way, but it is something to be aware of, that what you see on the surface might not be what's actually going on underneath. On the flip side, someone who might be quiet or distant, doesn't have really anything in common with you and your personalities, and you just don't really click, could be a great person with a fantastic character who loves and supports their community and who has strong morals and values, because personality and character do not necessarily define one another. When looking for friends, when building new friendships or reevaluating old friendships, you have to take both of these aspects into consideration. Starting off, personality. If someone has got some obnoxious personality that's just unbearable to be around, that is a huge factor on whether or not you want to be friends with them. How embarrassing is it to go to like a restaurant and then they demand the world of the wait staff, and it's just a poor reflection on you because you're with them, because their personality is like that. Because someone with a strong moral character is not going to let that kind of personality show out of them. So in some cases it's going to be a clear and obvious, hey, this person's not right for me, for as a friendship, and I'm just gonna have to look elsewhere. We can just be acquaintances. Other times you don't really click with their personality just because you two have different personalities, but they're still a strong moral individual who is not going to be a detriment to you overall. You might not be interested in pursuing a friendship with them because your personalities don't click, and that's not altogether wrong. I did a video last year about how not everyone's gonna like you and that's okay, and then I did one a couple months ago of you're not gonna like everyone and that's okay. So either way, you're doing what's works best for you and what's gonna make you a better person. And then on those occasions with the person who is just so charismatic and they've got a really great personality that's just dynamic, that just draws you in, but the more you learn about them and the more you learn that their character is not really somebody that you want to be around or learn from or be associated with, that's the hard decision to separate yourself in that case. It was W. Somerset Maugham, I believe, who said, when you choose your friends, don't be shortchanged by their personality over their character. Someone who is flashy, they're generous, it could be very difficult to be like, you know what, I know in my heart of hearts that this is not a productive relationship for me, and it can be really difficult to separate yourself. It can be really difficult to make the switch or to distance yourself, but ultimately it's got to be what's best for you and what's going to make you a better person and have a more effective and God-filled future. Thank you so much for stopping by this video today. Actually, right now, Friendeavor is having their very first ever pop-up event at a vendor's fair, and so hopefully I'll get some footage of that and we'll put it in next week's video, because I'm going to be selling the book and some mem cards and some mem pens and all that good stuff. If you have not gotten your copy and you're not going to be able to make it to the vendor's fair, you could always go to www.frendevor.net to see all of our products and all of our freebies as well. Don't forget about those freebies, because there's a lot of cool things on there, and I'm going to be developing more very, very soon. I had to get past all the wedding craziness and all that stuff, and I'm going to be able to dive deeply into creating more content and more freebies and free digital downloads and stuff, some of which are already available on the website. Friendship is a journey. It's an endeavor. I will see you next time on Friendeavor.